Evaluate this integral using Simpsons rule with 5 ordinates to 3 decimal places. So let's have a look at that then. Here's the formula here. So the first thing we need to do is work out h. B minus a over n. Here's b, here's a. 1 minus 0 is 1. 5 ordinates, so the interval number is 4. 1 less, so that's a quarter or 0.25. So there's our value for h. Now we have 5 ordinates, so let's write them down. Down to x4. So there they are there. We start from 0 and we go up to 1, and we increment by 0.25 each time. So let's write that down, and the last one's 1.00. Then we can work out the y ordinates. y4. So here they are here. So y0 then, we need to put it into here. When we put x as 0 in, root 0 is 0. So we've got 2 minus 0 is 2, and it's 2 to the minus 1, which is just a half. And also, similarly, when we put 1 in, that's an easy one to calculate as well. 2 minus root 1 is 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, and 1 to the power minus 1 is just 1 over 1. So that is also 1. And we can double check that on a calculator if we need to. So let's put in the first awkward value now. 2 minus root x, so it's 2 minus the square root of, and then we want to put in the x value, which is 0.25 here, and then go out of the square root, close the bracket, power, and it's power negative 1, isn't it? And then we just go equals, and the decimal, and we're working to 3dp finally, so in the meantime, in the interim, we'll work to 5dp to keep a sufficient level of accuracy. So it's 66667, 0.6, oops, 66667. Next one, when we put 0.5 in. So let's go back and change the 0.25 to 0.5. We get 77345, but it's 46, isn't it? 77346, 0.77346. Now put 0.75 in and work that out here. 88185, 88185, 0.88185. So now we can put the values in to get the integral value according to Simpsons rule. H over 3, 0.25 over 3. Then we need to add the first and the last one together, so that's 1 plus a half is 1.5, plus 4 times all the odds. These are all the odds, and the only odds are here and here. We're excluding the first and the last, of course, so it's these two added up. First one and then the second one, plus 2 times the evens now, 2 times the evens, and here's the even digit. It's only one digit here, one entry, so let's write that in as well, 77346, and then close the brace at the end of the bracket. Now let's work that out then. Tap it in the calculator. 0.25 divided by 3 times bracket 1.5 plus 4 times bracket, these two added together, 0.66667 plus 0.88185. Close the bracket, plus 2 times. Now it's only one number, so don't worry about the bracket for this number. 0.77346, and then we need to close the big bracket at the end, don't we? Decimal 770 to 3dp, isn't it? 0.770 to 3 decimal places.